I'm going to show you how to build my super efficient charcoal generator. What's going on, everybody? This is Captain Obvious and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. This is the charcoal generator, really efficient. There's obviously some redstone underneath, but I'm really happy with the footprint that you see. It is only 3 by 2 on the top, and actually underneath it just comes out to here. So it goes from here to here. So essentially it's 4 wide, 3 back, and 3 deep. So it's pretty cool. But I just love what it does. So up here is where you put in your oak or your logs, whatever logs you want. And then here you can actually retrieve other stuff too. So you can actually put other stuff up here. But you want to make sure you obviously have fuel in the furnace, which I already have the oak logs here. And that's basically going to give me more charcoal. Okay, so as long as you burn logs, the fuel you can use anything, but as long as you burn logs, you're going to get charcoal out of it. So you can come in here and you can put anything else that you want to use for fuel right in here, but this is also where you'll take it out of. So you'll come here, you'll take it out, and you can go use it for a super smelter. I would suggest you really only use this for charcoal because otherwise it might get muddled up with everything that you add in, because this is right here what feeds into the furnace for fuel. Okay, but you can come here and you'll say, boom, there's some extra charcoal. Okay, top goes the logs, bottom is a charcoal, and it does it on its own. You don't have to put anything in there. I'm just showing you. See, it collects it on its own, but you can take it out from right there as well. Okay, so let's get into what you need and how to build it. All right, here's everything you're going to need. Either pause it, take a screenshot, or just look in the description. So what you're going to do is you're going to dig out a little 2 wide hole like this. This first spot is going to be 3 down. So you're going to place a comparator. You're going to crouch. Make sure you crouch so you can actually place an observer on top of that comparator. And then you're going to place a dropper right on top of that. Okay. Next, what you're going to do, into that dropper, you are going to place into that dropper, you're going to place a hopper. Okay. Over here is where you're going to put your furnace. So furnace goes right here. Face it forward. Okay, and then you're going to crouch and place a hopper into that furnace. Okay, then right on top, you're going to put a hopper there. Okay, then on top of that hopper, you're just going to crouch and place your chest just like so. Perfect. On the sides right here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. For this one, we're going to break this. Okay. Actually, let's just go 2 down. So we're going to break that. We're going to put a comparator coming out. Okay, that one that faces down, you see that right there? We're going to put a piece of redstone dust on top of that. Okay, so redstone dust right there. You can then place your side beam right here. So you crouch, go 1, 2, 3, 4. Dig down 1, 2, 3 right here, and just continue that all the way across until you get to the comparator. Okay. You can place a junk block for now, and then you're going to take one hopper, face it into that junk block, break the junk block, and then face crouch and face another hopper into that hopper. So the hoppers are going back and forth, creating a little mini clock. By this point, you should have some blocks of whatever your ground is. So I'm just going to take one. And we're going to put it inside here. Okay. Just put it inside there. It'll go back and forth. Okay. Just like so. Perfect. Now let's stop that. So what we're going to do is we're then going to take a torch and put it right there. Okay. Now using your ground block, you're going to put a block back next to the comparator, because what that comparator is going to do is it's going to read this dropper. So anytime there's something in here at all, just one thing, it's going to turn on, which is going to activate this block right here, in turn activating the redstone, in turn turning this torch off, because right now the torch is on, which is locking this hopper. Okay, soon as that torch is off, the hopper is just going to go back and forth. Every time it touches this one, remember that comparator we put there, it is going to read this dropper. The observer is going to read that comparator and send a signal into the dropper with the item in it, which is then going to shoot it up, and that's going to put the fuel into the furnace. The only thing is it will only put in items that can actually be smelted. Like you can't come over here and manually put in an observer, okay, just like that. So that's why you can go ahead and put whatever you want in the chest to smelt up top, because let's say you smelt iron ore. Let's say you put iron ore in the top. Okay, it's not going, even if there's no fuel in here after the iron ore smelts, it's not going to put it in there. So it will be here for you to retrieve. This right here is your retrieval hopper. Okay, now just go ahead and you want to put the ground blocks back here for them. But for this one, do not put a block on top of that torch. Otherwise, it's going to break the system. Put it right here. Okay, so I'm going to just show you. You're leaving that space. Okay. Now the ground is all neat and tidy. We can go ahead and come up here, and let's just put our item frame right there. And then we can actually go ahead and take a piece of charcoal or whatever you want to indicate. I would just say, I mean, it's a charcoal generator, so I would say just use a piece of charcoal, which you'll get from the system, and put it right there. Okay, now let's just finish it up. Put some stairs there, and put some stairs there, and boom, you got yourself an auto charcoal generator. That's going to do for me. Until next time, Captain Obvious out. Peace.